Hello class, we are now in lesson 10 and we will discuss about the body posture. So the question is, what is good posture? Posture is how you sit or stand. Good posture positions the body correctly and make sure that your weight is evenly balanced. So this means that the skeleton, the muscles and ligaments are not overstretched or strained. And we all know that there's a lot of, or majority of the people nowadays has a problem of the posture. So there are factors that affects our body posture. So the good posture makes sure your spine has three curves. So it also keeps the muscles on each side of the spine strong and will balance. Again, there are the signs that you have a good postures. You have three curves in your spine. So it will help prevent pain in your back and may make you more mobile and less tired. So you can use good posture while you are sitting and standing. So you need to make sure that you relax and breathe normally. So what is good posture again? Just like in this picture, in the left side this is the correct position when you sit, and in the right side this is the bad position when you are sit, so it will affects your posture. So good standing posture does not mean being stiff or rigid. So you should stand loosely and flexibly with your back straight, as you can see here, and then head up, chin in, and looking straight ahead. Okay, and also the shoulders must be relaxed and tummy in. Also weight balance evenly on your 2 feet, and then the knee should be straight. So when you are sitting, your back should be against the back of the chair. Your knees should make a right angle, also with your feet on the floor. So if you don't have, or if the chair is high, you can put a rest here. Same here. So it is important to avoid crossing your legs. That is one of the bad habits. We need to avoid crossing our legs when we sit. It will affects our good posture. So we need to practice good posture. It will help prevent discomfort such as muscles, back, and neck pain. So correct posture is important for maintaining a healthy spine. When seated at your desk, you need to make sure, or in your chair, especially when you are in the school, you need to make sure that your back is against the chair and your feet are on the floor. So if you have, or the chair is high, you may use a footrest. Okay. So what causes poor posture? So problems with posture can also be caused by conditions that weaken one or more of the structures that support the body. So these structures include your neck. So again, if we have a bad or poor posture, it will affects some of our body parts. One of that is the neck. The other thing is the shoulders, also our spine and the hips, and also the abdominal, also by back muscles, and lastly the abdominal wall. So this part of our body can be affected if we have a poor posture. So in some cases, people are born with genetic conditions that affects the shape of the spine and hips. So this can influence posture from birth. Such condition can be managed to reduce the harmful effects they can have on posture over time. So in other cases, injuries from sports or other activities can affect your posture as the body protects itself from more injury, such as by limping when you have hurt your foot. So that is an indicator that there is something wrong in your part of your body. Often, our posture changes as a result of the work we do or other activities that lead to the overuse of different parts of the body. So that is the disadvantage if we will overuse some parts of our body, and it can affect our posture. So underuse also, not just the overuse but also the underuse can also be a problem. For example, weak back muscles on either side of the spine can affect our ability to maintain a good posture. So the same applies to the muscles in the abdominal wall at the front of our bodies. So for many people, sitting for many hours each day, year in and year out, causes muscles and ligaments to tighten or become weaker. So this can also lead to poor posture. So there are many factors that can affect our posture. So that is why it is important that we need to have an exercise. We need to stretch some of our body, parts of our body, so that it will become stronger and it will be strengthened, and it cannot affects our posture. And also, if we have a poor posture, it can also affect these parts of our body. These are the normal, or these are the common parts of our body that is affected if we will have a poor posture. Just like this one, you can observe by viewing on your mirror on your posture. If you have this kind of posture, you have a good posture. But if you have this kind, it is an indicator that you have a poor posture. So you need to do something, and I will discuss to you later on. So the question is how to improve the posture. Improving your posture takes a little work and patience, but it is well worth it. Good posture can help you look and feel better. There is a disadvantage if we have a poor posture. It will hurt some parts of our body. As I can also observe that when I sit longer in my chair in the office, and when I sleep or lay in the bed, it will hurt my lower back. So I feel a pain in my lower back because of the wrong lifestyle or have a poor posture. So that is the disadvantage. So if you want to stop launching or get relief from back pain, we need to start to work on our posture in all parts of our life, because we have the habits every day. We have the habits, and we need to fix if there are certain habits that we conduct or done every day. We need to fix it so that we will have a good posture. So whether you're sitting at your computer or you're on your desk or on your chair, in your classroom or in your house, or even standing, there is a right position methods on it that cannot affect our good posture. So I will give you an easy strategies to check and to correct your posture. I hope that you will not just listen to this lecture, but you need also to apply what you have learned. And then I will introduce some of the exercises to help strengthen your muscles. Again, one of the factors that affects our good posture is that our muscles are weak. So we need to conduct some exercises as well so that it will strengthen our muscles. So how to improve the posture? Number one, the first method, we call it improving your sitting posture. I know all of us will sit on the chair every day, so there must be a proper position when we sit on the chair. So make sure your back is at right angle to your thighs. Okay, just an L shape here. So keep your thighs at a right angle to your calves. Keep your shoulders straight, just like this one, and squared. Your head upright. Okay. and your neck, back, and heels are aligned. Okay, it must be aligned. Okay, aligned. And then align your back, just like this one, with the back of the office chair or any chair. It must be aligned. Then this will help you avoid slouching or leaning forward. So if we will not straight our back to the back part of the chair, there's a possibility that we will lean forward and it will affect our posture. So it is which you may find yourself doing after sitting too long at your desk. If we will sit too long, there's a big possibility that we will lean forward, and that is not a good habit. We need to straight our back, and then we will follow this position. Okay, just like an L shape. Next, this is for number one about the sitting posture. Number two, so we need to check if our posture is good or bad. We need to check our posture by sitting on our hands. Okay, this is a checking. So what is the instruction for this? Put your hands under your seat bones while you are sitting on the floor. Make sure that your palms are facing down. Okay, your hands must be facing down. The palms of your hand must be facing down, and make sure that your palms are facing down, and adjust your position until you can feel the weight centered on each of your palms. So this is your optimal seated position. Okay, so this position will check your posture. The third one, you need to adjust your legs and keep your feet flat while sitting. Make sure that your feet in the floor must be flat. So your feet should be flat on the floor, facing forward. Don't cross your legs or ankles. That is really one of the bad habits. We should avoid sitting and crossing our legs. So that me myself, that is one of my bad habits, that I cross my legs when I sit. So I start to avoid and correct my right sitting position. So you need to make your thighs parallel to the floor. And if your feet don't touch the floor, use a footrest, just like in the picture in the previous slides. Number four, find a support chair to help you maintain good posture. So use a chair that's ergonomically designed for proper support, meaning it supports all of your back, even the curve at the bottom. Also make sure it's designed for your height and weight. If you cannot get a new ergonomic chair options, try using a small pillow for lumbar support in the small of your back. If we cannot afford this kind of chair, we can put a small pillow here at the lower back part of the chair. So it will support our spine and it cannot affect our good posture. Number five, take standing breaks when you are sitting for long periods. So when you sit in a long period of time, it is advisable that you will have a breaks. So even if you are using perfect posture while sitting, even if you follow the first to fourth steps or procedure, it is also important that you need to stand up and stretch or walk every hour or so. So just walking around the room or getting out of your car for a few minutes, it can help. So if you tend to get engrossed in your work, you need to set an alarm to remind yourself to take a break. So it is important that you need to take a break. Avoid sitting on the chair for too long. It can affect our posture. In addition, these breaks are also good for your health as our body needs movement throughout the day. That is for the first method. Now, the second method, improving your standing and walking posture. The first method, it talks only about the sitting position. And for method number two, it's all about the standing and walking posture. So this first picture, it is an indicator that we have a bad posture or poor posture, and this is the indicator. This picture indicates that we have a good posture. So first, number one, we need to find the center by standing up straight and tall. So you need to keep your chin level with the ground, just like this one, and your shoulders back and your stomach in. Stomach in, this is stomach out. So you need to have stomach in and let your arms fall naturally at your sides. So what you are going to do, you need to place your feet about shoulder width apart, the same stance you would use for working out. And imagine a string holding you up as you stand tall. Imagine a string coming from the ceiling, pulling you upwards. So you need to keep your lower back here in line and don't move to your tiptoes. So visualization techniques like this can guide your sense of the proper position you should be in. That is for number one. Number two, use a wall. Okay, this one is a wall or a door. Use a wall to teach yourself the correct posture. What you're going to do is to stand with your back against a door or a wall and just touch the wall with the back of your head. And then your shoulders, okay, shoulders and your butt. So your heels should be 2 to 4 inches or 5.1 to 10.2 centimeters away from the wall. So there is a distance here. And slide your hand behind your back to check for space. So you should be able to slide your hand behind your back, but only by a little bit. So if you have more space, you need to pull your belly bottom, okay, back towards your spine to help flatten your back a little. So if you can slide your hand and behind your back, arc your back so that you can. Then try to hold this position as you move away from the wall. Then you need to rechecking as needed. Away from the wall, if you simply put your head back, tuck your chin in and pull your abdominals in, then you will find that your spine, shoulders, and chest automatically go into the position that they're supposed to be in for good posture. So think about it. If you put your head back and tuck your chin in, then your chest will automatically be out front. And a good change in spine position will automatically push your shoulders back to correct the position and encourage the proper curve to the middle of your back, which is near the bottom of the rib cage. Then it becomes quick and easy to think. This is the important thing that you need to remind. Head back, okay, head back, chin tuck, okay, and then abs in or stomach in. So this is the three things that you need to be reminded. And then go back to the wall again and notice that what the wall actually guides you to achieve this very posture of head back, chin tuck, and abs in. Again, head back, chin tuck, and abs in. So that is the right position. Number three, have some tape, an X. Okay, this is a tape. Put an X tape on your back to help correct your posture. So make an X from your shoulders to your hips and add a straight line of the tape across your shoulders, closing the top of the X, where this is during the day to help retain your back. So this technique works really well if you hold your shoulders back before taping. And then you need to use a tape meant for skin, such as medical tape, not just an ordinary tape, but it is advisable to use a medical tape. Instead of the tape, you can buy a posture corrector online. You can buy in Lazada or in Shopee. Number four, this is also what I've observed. You need to keep your weight on the ball of your feet. Okay? When you rest on your heels, your natural tendency will be to slouch. Instead, stand up straight shifting your weight forward a bit, okay, in this arrow. And then now rock back to so that your weight is on your heels. Notice the way your entire body shifts into a slouchy posture with this single motion. Number 5, walk as if you have a book balance on your head. I think um, this is one of the Miss Universe or any candidate of a pageant to have a good posture when they walk. So when to walk as if there is a book balance on our heads. Imagining a book on your head will help you keep your head up and your back straight. So if you're having trouble imagining it, try a real book for a few minutes and have a good standing posture while moving. And walking with good posture is simply an extension of standing with good posture. So you need to keep your head up, shoulders back, chest out, and eyes looking straight ahead while you walk. And then you need to avoid pushing your head forward. Number 6, pick supportive footwear for standing and walking. Choose shoes that have ample padding to help you hold yourself upright. In addition, make sure that they have good arch support. Good posture starts with your feet, and you need to avoid shoes with high heels as they can change your body's alignment. So we should avoid using heels for too long. So if you are standing for too long periods, add padding to the floor for additional comfort. That is for method number 2. Now method number 3, maintaining good posture while sleeping. Every day we sleep, and the moment that we have a bad position when we sleep, it can affect our posture. So you need to provide support for your back with pillows while sleeping. So no matter whether you sleep on your back, stomach, or side, adding pillows can help provide support. So basically, you want to add pillow anywhere there's a space between your body and the mattress. So for instance, if you sleep on your stomach, which is the worst position for your back and posture. So place a flat pillow under your stomach to provide support. Choose a flat pillow or no pillow for your head. So if you sleep on your back, place a small pillow behind your knees, just like this one, and choose a supportive pillow for your head. Okay, so it varies what position you are using when you sleep. If you sleep in the stomach, you need to provide pillow in your stomach. If you sleep in your back, just like this position, you need to put pillow in under your knees and your back of your head. So if you sleep on your side, place a pillow between your knees and pull them up towards your chest. So pick a pillow for your head that keeps your spine straight or use a full body pillow. Okay, so it depends on the positions that you are when you sleep. Number 2, turn your body as one unit when laying down. So avoid turning at your waist while you are in bed. Instead, keep your back straight and your stomach muscles tight and turn your whole body when you want to reposition yourself. Number 3, sleep with good posture by choosing a comfortable mattress. It is one mattress. While you may have heard that one mattress or another is best for a healthy back, the truth is whatever works for you is best. Choose one that let you rest comfortably and wake up pain-free. So remember to replace your mattress every decade or so. So if your mattress is not providing the support you need, add a board between the box spring and mattress, which should keep it from sagging. And then the fourth methods, using exercises to fix bad posture. Now, if you had already a bad posture, you need to conduct some exercises. Number 1, improve your core muscles with deep abdominal stretching, this part of your body. What you're going to do is you lay down on your back with your legs bent about 90 degrees at the knee and your feet on the floor. What you're going to do is you need to pull your belly bottom up towards your chest and hold it for 10 seconds. So your core muscles are essential to support your posture so that the more you can work them, the better your posture will be. So you need to strengthen your muscles in your abdominal part. Then repeat 8 times and practice it daily. What you're going to do also is to breathe normally during this exercise as you are training your core to be able to maintain this position during normal activities in daily life. Number 2, do a shoulder blade squeeze, just like this in this picture. While sitting in a chair, sit up straight and squeeze your shoulders blades together. Hold for a count of 5 seconds and then release. Repeat this 3 to 4 times daily. This is a good exercise. It can improve our posture. You can also use exercise bands to increase the resistance for a stretch like this. Number 3, train your muscles for better posture with strength training. Okay, exercises that strengthen the muscles across your upper back and shoulders help you maintain good posture. So, try the following strength exercise with or without hand weights. You can have an exercise without using hand weights. So, start by squaring your posture. Extend both arms straight out on front of you with your palms up, just like in this picture. Bend your forearms towards your shoulders. Try to touch your shoulders blade with your fingertips. And you need to do this 10 repetitions with both arms, then alternate 10 reps for each arm by itself. And number 4, pretend you're penguin to stretch your shoulders. Okay, this kind of movement or exercise, it will improve our posture. While you wait for a web page to load or the bread to toast, place your elbows at your side and touch your shoulders with your hands and creating your penguin wings, just like in this picture. And then keeping your hands on your shoulders and your ears aligned. Raise both elbows. You need to count 1, 2, and lower them back down with the count 1, 2. Do as many reps as you weight allows. So you will be surprised how many stretches fit into 30 seconds. And then lastly, you need to use stretching for a sore neck or back. Okay, just like in this position, 1, 2, 1, 2, and also this one and this one. So tilt or stretch your head in all 4 directions over your shoulders, forward, back, left, and right, and gently massage your neck. Avoid rolling your head in a circle as it may cause further strain. Don't do that. It can affect our bones of our neck. For another exercise, get on your hands and knees, this one. Curl your back upwards like a cat and then do the opposite, dropping your stomach down and curling your back downwards. And then you need to repeat the exercises a few times each day, and doing them in the morning helps your body stretch out the muscles, recharge you from sleep, and then doing periodically throughout the day will help to raise your energy level. I know that this is a long discussion, and it is very important that as we engage in physical activities, we need also to consider our posture. It can affect our health and also it can loosen our confidence. So if we have a bad posture, this is the right time to fix it gently, little by little. We need to fix it by changing our daily routine, daily habits, and to do some exercises. I hope that you have learned something on this online lecture, and don't forget to answer the quiz. Bye bye.